Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on a product that I got a little while ago, and I use it every single day pretty much. And it is the Mercier. It's called the Contour Palette. This is what it looks like. It's actually the Flawless Contouring Palette, the Art Made Simple. And I will be honest, when I first saw this in the store, I looked at it about 2 or 3 different times in the store. I'll swatch these for you here. I'll start over here. This is the highlights. There are 2 of them. And one is a lighter one is a darker one, obviously. And then you've got, I guess I should have done it this way, the lightest contour is this one. Whoa, this is kind of hard to do backwards. The middle one is that one, and then the darkest one is this one. Now, I will say that I probably go for these 2 the most, but when I'm going out, I do use this dark one as well. I have on today this one, and this one. I'm not giving you guys the middle finger. And this one. I'm not giving you guys the middle finger. I am obsessed with this thing. Like, obsessed. Like, seriously obsessed. Like, it's hard to put into words how awesome this thing is. When I saw it in the stores, I'd swatched it a bunch of times, and if you swatch it like I just did there, it looks very pigmented and it looks very deceiving. It looks as if when you put that on, it's going to just like be that color there and go. And as you can see, I've got on the contour and highlight right here. And it is very, very, very natural looking. This is going to be the most amazing thing for summer for me, because I don't like to use bronzers as much in the summertime, because I think the powders look very drying, look very cakey. It looks like you cake makeup on, because usually my neck is a different color than my face. So in order to balance that out between foundations and bronzers, it feels like it starts to look cakey, and this doesn't. It looks amazing out in the sun. It looks gorgeous on your skin, and it just literally, I'm going to take the darkest one here and I'm going to show you what happens. So you see this. This looks against my skin tone like there's no way this would work, right? Okay, so you put this on, and I'm going to use the brush that I use. This brush is made for this. Like, I don't know what they made it for, but this is perfect for this. It is the Sephora Pro Contour Blender number 77. This is what it looks like. And I use the longer side here, and I dip this into the product, and then I tap it on the back of my hand, and then I just simply draw it on and buff it out. And what you do is you just, like, look at this. Like, I'm even amazed, and I do this all the time. Like, it is just it blends out so beautifully. Like, it looks so seamless. It doesn't oxidize, it doesn't turn orange, it doesn't look funny. Like, it is wow. It is just amazing. The highlighters do a great job of highlighting, looking very natural and looking like the sun hit you versus looking like you have a highlighter on. Again, I don't use a lot of highlighters in the summertime because I tend to get oily and I tend to look like I have a highlighter on my face. And with this, it just looks like a healthy glow. That's the look you're going for in the summer. Like, that's it. That's what we want. That's what we all strive for. So the fact that this does this for me is amazing. Now, I will say, I personally use a separate brush for highlighter. I use the Sephora Pro 75 Angled Contour. Now, if this brush looks intimidating to you, which it was to me until I tried it, this is another option. You can simply do the same thing, dip it in, draw on the line you want, and then blend out. This one is much denser and has less movement. This one has way more movement to it. But I use this for my highlighter. I tap it into the highlight, and then I put it right where I want it, right on that cheekbone. So it just really, really, really works it in there. And it's so pretty. It's so natural looking. Before I wipe that off, it is just the most beautiful. I mean, Chanel Bronze Universal used to be like my holy grail for summertime. But it did tend to, A, it only came in one color. B, it did tend to be where you put it down, that's the color it was, and that's what was going to stick. And it also tended to oxidize throughout the day. It had a little bit too much of an orange undertone to it. These have a slight reddish undertone, which is much more natural. That's what happens when you go out in the skin. You get more of a red undertone to your skin than a orange undertone to your skin. It's kind of the difference between a really great self-tanner and a not so great self-tanner. One has a little bit more orange, one has a little bit more red to it, in my opinion. And I'm not using self-tanners right now. Like, this is just what my skin looks like, and this is how that works. And I love it. I love it. I can't say enough about it. Like, I cannot say enough good things about it. It is that truly amazing. I am just truly amazed and in love with this thing. I have not gone one day without using it, I think, that I know of since I bought it. If I ever hear them discontinuing this, I'm going to buy multiples of it. This actually comes with a mirror, and then in the top here, there are, I will pull them out and I'll go through the first one is, because I have to look at it here, The Art of Contouring, tells you about contouring. The next one tells you how to blend your chosen intensity. You can blend different browns together, so it shows you a picture here and how to do it. Then it goes through and it tells you how to highlight and where to highlight on your face. If you were using this mirror, you could do it as you did. And then quick fixes, like how to make a double chin just disappear, shorten your nose, narrow your nose, cut the length of your face. Let's see here. And then it has it in, I'm not sure what language it is in the back. I think it's French, I think. So it actually has the 4 different faces here as well to show you different ways to do things. And it's not in your way. It's not, you know, awkward to get in and out. They don't flop in and out as you open and close. It is a good size palette, but it's not like a ridiculous size palette. Let me find something to compare it to here for you. Like Too Faced Chocolate Bar, the thinner one, it is about that size as far as width, but you know, obviously about the same size side to side as an Hourglass palette, to give you an idea. And it is just by far, something keeps sticking in my drawer lately, sorry. It is just by far the best thing I've tried in a really long while. And you know what, it's funny because we try so many different makeup products that it's unusual, I feel like now, for me to be like, you have to try this. And I really do think this with this. Now I have picked up the Coverfx Cream Contour Palette. I've tried 2 different ones. The colors did not work. They oxidized. They were too orange. They were what I originally went in thinking I needed. And she was like, it's fine. It'll work, but this is going to be better. And I was like, I don't think that's going to work for me. And she showed me wrong. And I'm so glad I listened. It's kind of like the Stitch Fix, how you get things that you're like, I would never wear that. Then you try it on. You're like, wow, I love that. This palette is that. Give it a try. The liquid bronzers that are new, you know, a lot of the new ones like the Perricone No MD No Bronzer, the liquid ones, things like that. Giorgio Armani has one now that are in a dropper, are all great. This, I feel like, is just easier to work with. I don't know. It's just so easy to work with. It's just amazing. So let me give you a little bit of my breakdown. Sorry, I shouldn't have closed the drawer. Pigmentation on this, guys. Oh, I forgot. Well, I would have added a clip in here somewhere already. Hopefully you guys have already seen the clip, or maybe it'll be going right now still, because it takes me a while to show you how I do all of the steps that I use through this. So pigmentation on this is 5 out of 5. It is drop dead, amazingly pigmented, beautiful, true to color, gorgeous pigmentation, 5 out of 5. The texture is just wow. So soft, so creamy, so smooth, so easy to blend, just 5 out of 5. Longevity, it doesn't move on me all day. Like where I put it, and again, I'm not going for, right now, a really stark contour. I would use the darkest one if I wanted that. I wanted more of a little bit of a sculpt down here, or you know what I mean, just a shadow. There we go. I wanted a shadow, but I wanted more bronze brought back into my face, and that did that. And it does stay where I put it all day long. I do set it with a powder, but it stays phenomenal. Longevity is 5 out of 5. Application, so easy to apply if you have the right brushes. It needs to be something that is a synthetic brush, not a natural hair brush, and it needs to be dense to work correctly. It's not going to work with just a regular kind of fluffy brush type of thing, but it is easy to apply once you have either of those tools would work amazingly. And the Sephora brushes are not ridiculously priced, so those are both so easy to use with this. So it makes it so easy to apply. So application is a good solid 5 out of 5. Packaging, I actually really like the packaging. It's kind of cardboard-ish, but it's not like flimsy cardboard. It reminds me of Kat Von D, actually, the front of it. When I look at it, I don't think Laura Mercier, I think Kat Von D. But it is a nice package, good mirror. nicely done, easy to work with. You know, I'm kind of making a mess of it. You see, as I dip in, you can't see the names as much, but that just means it's getting used and loved. Packaging is good, solid 5 out of 5. Price on this is $50. $50. I think it's more expensive for the Chanel Bronze Universal. I have a feeling it's going to last a really, really long time. Like, I've used it every single day, and I haven't even made a slight dent in any of these. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, they're all exactly how they were. It is just going to take a long while to go through this whole thing, I have a feeling. So price on that, I think it's worth it. It's like $10 for each one of them. That's a good way to break it down. So if that breaks it down for you. So, I mean, it's not like, wow, what a great deal, but it's definitely worth it. 100% hands down. I would buy 2 more if I needed them. No problem with that at all. I would put that money out in a second. Price, I'll say it's a 4 out of 5. Product overall on this, guys, for me, it's a 5. It's a home run. It is an all-star. It is one that you need to try if you like bronzing, if you like contouring, if you like the Chanel Bronze Universal, but it didn't work for you, if you like the Coverfx one, if you like those liquid ones like the Giorgio Armani or the Coverfx, give this a shot. I don't think you would be disappointed. Honestly, just phenomenal 5 out of 5 product. So, all right, on my face, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation 5.5, Laura Mercier Cream Contour, Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector, Maybeline Fit Me, Urban Decay Powder, Lancome Waterproof Concealer, Besame Powder, Urban Decay Primer Potion, Anastasia Brow Wiz, Anastasia Duality, Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette with the Mousse and Truffled Mixed, along with Bonbon on the lid, and then truffled in the outer corner, and then frosting on the bottom lower lash line, and then blended out with mousse and truffle again. Estee Lauder Double Wear Eyeliner on the waterline. Estee Lauder Scrumptious Extreme Lash Multiplying Mascara on my lashes. On my lips, Urban Decay 24/7 Naked Lip Liner with the L'Oreal J-Lo Lipstick and YSL Tint Oil in number 3. Hourglass Dim Infusion Blush, and the Guerlain Flowered Highlighter. I think that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions on this palette here. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.